Editor, put this in the beginning of the YouTube video because I know there's gonna be a bunch of little in the comments call me out for this. I am terrible at calling people by their proper pronouns. It sucks. I hate it. I will try not to do it, and I'm sorry if I do it in this video. All right, there we go. As a tribute to watching this. Oh, this has to be in the Twitch. Okay, so this is the video I want to watch. I want to give my reaction to the internet's most hated furry influencer. Now, I have no idea who this is because if you take a look at me, you probably are assuming you already know what part of the fandom I'm in, right? You probably are already assuming it, and you'd be right, okay? But I don't really I wouldn't really say I like to interact with the furry community as a whole. You know, like I like the media, I like some of the fandom, but I don't. The one thing that I hate the most is I hate people, the gay fandom, a big part of it actually. The thing I hate the most is when someone refers to like anyone, me or just anyone in general, as a popufur. Are, if anyone gets called that, if you call someone that unironically, that is like the biggest cringiest thing you can do. That term is rancid. It's horrible. It's like the word predator, right? Like originally when you think of predator, you think of like, oh, cheetahs and lions, mountain lions, like wolves, you know, shit like that, like scary shit, right? But nowadays, whenever you think of predator, you just think of like fucking Dr. Disrespect or like EDP 445. The word has just been ruined beyond all meaning, and there's no point in like trying to be like, oh, I'm a popufur, because anytime I think of popufur, I think of like Kiro the wolf, several other people in this fandom who have turned out to be like either dog or like straight up pedophiles, and it's disgusting. But anyways, let's see what this is. I don't know who this is. I don't this persona I don't recognize. It might be someone called Bluefolf.
There's likely no corner of the internet more infamous than the furry community. The idea that millions of online users enjoy role-playing and identifying themselves as anthropomorphic animals is a perplexing concept of its own. However, most of these people are ultimately harmless weirdos exploring their passion. But, paired with the small yet prominent amount of unhinged psychos and degenerates that inhabit the space, the furry community has taken up a much more unsavory identity from some outside.
Wait, I think I know who that is. That character looks oddly familiar.
Spectators. One such individual is Bluefolf.
Oh my god. I knew it.
Controversial furry influencer with a history of drama, some self-inflicted, and some simply brought onto them by malicious actors. Today, we'll explore Blue's history to try and understand why they seemingly can't stop getting into drama. Bluefolf first discovered the furry community in early 2017. At the age of just 12, while browsing YouTube videos featuring Five Nights at Freddy's cosplays, he stumbled across a video of a fursuit wedding. Blue was intrigued by this and instantly became enamored with furries.
Okay, hot take on fursuits. Some of them can be cool. Some of them really creepy.
Deciding that he wanted to be a part of the community as well. This event is documented in a journal entry from February 23rd, 2017. Recently, I have joined the furry community and I love it so much. I decided to keep this journal to track my money to turn my fursona into a fursuit. Now my parents, I don't know if they approve of furries and will take everything I've worked for, everything I care about, furries. In May of that same year, Blue
Man, if I'm thinking about it, I think I really only joined the furry community when I was like, fuck, I think I was either 16 or 17, somewhere around that time frame. Because not gonna lie, I am that meme, by the way. I am that meme. When I was younger, like 15, 14, or even younger then, I hated furries. I thought they were the most loseristic thing imaginable on planet Earth. I was with the group of kids that like hated furries and thought they should all like not exist, right? Nowadays, completely changed, I guess. Somewhat. I just jerk off to it. Base. Oh, come on, dude. Twitter's watching me. Look at this shit. Twitter's watching me, bro. But anyways, back to here.
Worked for, everything I care about, furries. In May of that same year, Blue would join furry adjacent forums like Fur Affinity, as well as social media sites like Discord and Twitter, with the hopes of making new friends. His first persona was initially a Dutch angel dragon named Shamrock, which was eventually changed to his now well-known persona, a fox-wolf hybrid named Blue. This coincided with multiple—
So unique, dude. So unique. Out of the 1,000 other personas that are just wolf painted orange. That first persona they had, that was kind of cool. I was even about to say that was kind of cool before I stuffed fucking pie in my mouth. But that one, come on, bruh. Come on, bro. It's literally just a fuck. My persona is an orange cat who's fat and lazy. What the John Garfield in chat? That's original. This is unoriginal. Wolf Fox hybrid. Can you be more original, bro? It's like that. Dude, I saw this meme. It was the SpongeBob meme. That's the meme. That's the this is the meme.
Multiple online aliases, including Wolfie Blue, Bluteus Poppius, Blue Pop, and many other variations of the same wording. By mid-2019, a little over 2 years after becoming a furry, Blue would already find himself at the center of multiple call-out posts and drama. An ex-boyfriend of Blue—
I'm telling you guys straight up, don't try to be friends with and or follow at Bluefolf. He's only gonna hurt you. Man, he just uses people to boost his popularity.
Blues named Laszlo would publicly expose his habitual cheating, claiming
Laszlo.
that he was a manipulative liar who used people for fame and popularity. Another call-out post created by @creamsiclepup on Twitter would claim that Blue had been—
This is a call-out post. As such, there's going to be some talk about some nasty shit. Oh no. Normally, I don't like putting that sort of thing on my Twitter, but as said, it was kosher, so let's get to it. Blue dirty little bow. Oh god.
sharing and receiving explicit images with adults.
I'm tweeting this about this person because he's 16 years old who posts his own nudes, and not only that, but solicits it from others. He tricks people into believing how old he is to get nudes out of them. If you see this person, beware. Ugh. Fuck, are being in Discord. Stroke it off in VC. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of server rules against jorking it in VC. He's 6. Oh, hold on. There's got to be more context. Wait, before we judge this dude.
In a not safe for work Discord server, under the false pretense that he was above the age of consent. When moderation staff discovered this, he was promptly banned from the server. Creamsicle Pup would later make a second thread accusing Blue of commissioning not safe for work scat fetish art from an adult artist named Larios. This was something Blue would eventually confirm to enjoy in real life. And
I do have an eye. Oh no. Bro watched too much Total Drama Island and now has a scat fetish. Burn this blue.
Bye.
Dude, have your fetishes online. Vorinflation, feet, armpits, hentai, all that shit. Have that shit online. But the second you take those online fetishes and you transfer them into real life, that's when it gets really weird. That's when it gets really weird. I'm insulted to be blue with this dude around. Don't worry, Lou. We're gonna extract all the blue from your body when we make you the prime.
And was not just an aspect of fantasy or fictional roleplay. I guess he really took the the poop maxing seriously. While commissioning scat art—
God, dude, I can't. That is just so gross. All out post warning. You're 17 who's commissioned scat porn knowing you're a minor and swore off not safe for work content. You have a constant thirst for my attention and have employed countless measures to get more of it. Evidence will be attached soon. All right, here we go. This is when it gets serious.
Is certainly degenerate and disgusting. That was not the main issue, as Blue was under the age of—
Tons of instances of Blue last year saying he is underage. Aren't they a she now? Oh, well, I guess in the context here, they're technically talking about their old self, which, whatever. Hey, I have a secret. I'm actually 16. It's all right. Just wanted to thank you guys about the drama before.
Of consent and distribution of these images to minors is potentially illegal depending on your location, not to mention just wrong, something the
artist he commissioned admitting to knowing he was a minor and still drawing scat. Oh god, that's the most dangerous thing to deal with when you're an artist, is you have to be so careful that you're not like drawing porn of like for like some kid. That's gotta be the worst thing. Even worser is if a kid is drawing porn and they're like getting commissions from adults. That actually happened once and I was kind of involved in it. Not really, I was kind of someone who just gave information, but that happens all the time on Twitter. And look out for that.
The adult artists seem to not care about too much. As if this habitual lying and dishonest behavior wasn't enough, Blue would notably claim to be 16 and 17 at the time of these events, when he was actually only 14 years old.
Oh my god! No! Oh, they're a literal child! They're a literal— Dude, that's a child! Okay? 16, 17, all right, you're kind of like starting to understand like where you're going with your fetishes, right? You're kind of getting there, but you probably should keep that shit offline. 14 fucking years old? I'm losing it, dude. I'm losing it. Yeah, I was disgusted as well when he was fucking 16, but the fact that he was 14? How is someone this popular when they were this old. How is that possible? Drink? Oh yeah, I should probably drink. There's my water bottle. Shoot me, don't worry, Lou. I'll fucking cap you as soon as I get a gun. I don't know why, but this is a big contention in like the furry fandom. And here's my take about it. Personally, I don't think kids should be allowed in this fucking community. I don't think kids should be allowed in this community. And I especially don't think kids should be allowed in like fur cons, even more so. I think kids not only should not be allowed in the furry fandom, or if they are, heavily moderated, heavily moderated. And secondly, honestly, I don't think you should be on the internet when you're a fucking a fetus. Yeah, kids should not have access to the internet at the age of 13. If they want to watch fucking YouTube Kids, go ahead, whatever. Let your parents be bad parents. But fucking if they're let into these kind of fandoms, like the furry fandom, or even the anime community as well, because they have some serious degenerates over there as well. It's just wrong. Furcons should be 18 plus. Some fandoms should be 18 plus. Exactly. Absolutely. The creepiest thing is whenever I see like videos of like furcons, I sometimes see kids in the background, and it's like, what the fuck are they doing there?
It is important to note, of course, that Blue was a minor, and as a result, holding him responsible for these actions is much less important than holding the adults who didn't properly verify his age responsible for their part. Realistically.
True. Oh, that fucker. Yeah, it's Bluefolf. I knew that for someone to look familiar.
To hold this against him in the current day would be vindictive and wrong, but it is concerning that someone as young as him had interest in these bizarre fetishes. It's not typical that 14-year-olds are already so far into not safe for work material that they like scat. It's likely that the people Blue was around.
Dude, it's just like, I just can't believe, like, listen, right? If this guy was into like anything else, like BBW, fat chicks, dudes, fucking like, I don't know, inflation, blueberry shit, it would have been weird, right? But the fact that this dude admitted he has an IRL fucking scat fetish at the ripe age of 14 years old. Something's wrong with that, man. Something's wrong with that, just saying. The fact that someone that young has gone into something that degenerate, like, bruh.
Found online had a very negative influence on his behavior. But this isn't to say that these events were viewed favorably, even with those caveats. Furries in the community became disillusioned with Blue, noticing his habit of lying about his age and believing him to be a
way to commit social suicide, LeMayo. Liking Scapoon at 15 is crazy enough, but compulsive lying too? They need to be a gosh darn psychiatric or two. Yeah.
Risk to those around him. Boys and girls, it's time to take the Aura pill. Did you know that over 2.9 billion records were hacked?
Oh, you can't see it, but I'm fucking like soy jack facing right now.
Personal information to employers, private investigators, staffing agencies, and others doing background checks. These stolen records include a person's full name,
I'm totally not eating noodles right now.
Birth, social security number, and phone number.
Sponsored segment alert.
And not only that, but members
sponsored segment alert.
Have reportedly released
I'd like to pause this video and thank our sponsor, NordVPN.
And unfortunately, it gets even darker. Right now, data brokers are making a fortune selling your personal information to robocallers, to scammers, and to others who want to learn more.
I have been sponsored a total of twice in my life.
The only question is, what are you going to do about it? I know what I'm going to do, and it's called Aura, the sponsor of today's video. Aura can quickly identify data brokers who are exposing your info.
Oh my god, you
then
fucking hear that in the background
requests on your behalf. You see, data brokers are legally required to remove
Aura.
your
If you don't have Aura,
-1,000
Aura. Shout out Turkey
annoying.
Tom.
Thankfully, Aura can handle it all for you. And it's got so much more. It's an all-in-one app with parental controls, antivirus, password management, a VPN, identity theft insurance, and more. Not only that, but Aura will personally alert me if they find my phone number or any other sensitive information leaked online that could be available to, you know, bad people. They give me fast fraud alerts if anyone is trying to use that data to access any of my accounts. They also offer up to $5 million in identity theft insurance if your identity gets stolen. And all of these benefits,
Funny enough, the school I used to go to, twice, their information got hacked and the private data of a bunch of kids was leaked out into the public, which was very funny, not gonna lie. Someone replied to your comment? There's no way.
Great, amazing.
Shut the fuck up. That was seconds ago.
Amazing Amazing benefits are all
Or do I
at
have to
one
refresh the
affordable
page?
price. So stop leaving yourself vulnerable to data breaches. Go to my sponsor, aura.com/turkeytom, to get a 14-day free trial and see how much of your data
aura.com/turkeytom. I am stealing his content right now.
has been compromised. Blue eventually would be involved in another call-out post, but this time as the creator. He would attempt to draw attention to the owner of the Furry Valley Discord server named Simba. Simba supposedly had hired people to dox Blue's friends.
Source, trust me, bro. No, I'm joking. So here is the account runner of Furry Valley, also known as Simba, Lion King, is hiring people to dox my friends. We had a bit of encounter today, and he was toxic, threatened me on several occasions, and hurt me deeply. Oh, his fifis got hurt. Let's get this over with.
For reasons that are never directly stated, this call-out would result in Simba threatening to dox Blue himself, prompting a second call-out post where he links to Simba's Kiwi Farms thread. However, due to Blue's reputation, many people did not take this call-out seriously.
So much for you taking a Twitter break from drama. Here you are basically a week later with more stupid random drama and accusations. Already, dude, I'm hating this person. Already. The fucking underage thing, lying to people about your age, that was, what the fuck is this?
Uh-oh, bye-bye.
Ryu the Fox, though, this guy? Based so far.
Multiple comments on this post highlight Blue's tendency to be involved in drama, demonstrating the negative reputation Blue had earned himself. Despite his poor public image, Blue still managed to garner himself a substantial
Blue woo, oh my god, guys, I'm a furry, did you know that? Fucking god.
Following on Twitter thanks to his furry adjacent shitposting.
Oh my god, furry shitposting. Furry shitposting can be cool or borderline annoying. Depends on which one it is. If it's some edgy shit, probably the funniest thing you'll ever fucking see. If it's safe for work, like ooh woo shit, cringiest thing you'll ever see. Blue ooh woo, kill him for that username? I know, Lou, it's cringe.
Most of his tweets typically centered around being a furry, being extremely gay, or being a furry who's old.
Oh yeah, there's a really good tweet. There's a really good quote from one of the best creators in the world, Big Bungie. He has a quote about people who do the whole be gay, do crimes kind of stuff. Here it is. This is on edgy memes.
Humor. There are two types of humor, and I feel I have some authority to speak on the
this guy's really important.
Edgy humor. There are two types of edgy humor. The first are people who just post be gay, do crimes memes, aka pedophiles. And then the second type are also pedophiles. People like Amos Yee, Shadman, Shane Dawson, Vito. These people's humor is just openly being a pedophile and then getting angry when people don't understand that it was just a joke. But they are actually a pedophile. Now, the other reason...
True, okay? Source that to anyone who tries to be like, be gay, do crimes. All of them are like this.
Also extremely gay. These posts would get tons of likes, comments, and retweets from other like-minded furries who found his shitposting humorous and endearing. Losers. He would even reach a point of prominence where people would create fan art of his persona, which truly demonstrated the admiration he had garnered from his presence in the community. With his status online, he would eventually begin uploading to YouTube. While his uploads were inconsistent and sporadic, they do help give a glimpse as to what Blue was like in his early years as an online figure. In the oldest remaining video on his channel, Blue promotes his Minecraft server and discusses future plans.
I am going to be starting releasing weekly videos once more, gaming videos, story videos, and maybe in the future when I get my suit, some fursuit videos. So I'm very excited for that as well.
While it seems like a good chunk of videos have been deleted, some archived content still remains, such as videos where he roasts his followers' Twitter personas.
So it looks like it snap him in half like a twig. Yeah, I swear to God, I know at least 2 people that look just like this.
So first up, we have Bolty. You probably stink because you're green.
What the fuck am I looking at? What the?
Others show him simply.
No, it was fucking. Oh. Let's just pretend we ever saw that. Let's as a community, let's just forget we ever saw that. Countries that fought for land and taxes on his fucking. No, that first time I've seen that insult, and by damn, I'm gonna remember that one.
Simply having fun playing Minecraft with his friends, reviewing furry memes, or thanking his followers for their
furry meme review
support. Not much would happen for the next few years, as Blue managed to stay out of drama and continue
watching Zootopia, liking it a bit too much, becoming a furry. Hold on. We have found the pinnacle of furry meme funniness here, guys. Also, check Twitter. Oh god, what did you send now? Under communism, I'd be starving too much to have tits this big. And then Communist Party at Communist Party. This compelling argument made us realize that our ways are unjust. We will be disbanding the Communist Party for good. Shout out, communism, no more. Shout out, big titties, okay?
Continued to grow his online presence, reaching 14,000 followers in June of 2020. And in July, Blue would finally receive the head of his fursuit, which he would unbox live on stream. By August of 2021, Blue had surpassed the 25,000 follower milestone and would finally come out as gay to his mother. A month later, in September, he would then come out to both of his parents as a trans woman, changing his name from Caden to Jade. While Blue's mother
Big titties, FTFW, absolutely.
was understanding and supportive, their father was less than thrilled about it. The culmination of her poor
As soon as he's 18, he's out of the house. Oh my god. Jesus.
poor grades in school, as well as her furry lifestyle, paired together with this recent revelation, pushed her father over the edge.
My dad threatened to kick me out last Friday. He said stuff about it again this past week, like every day. It's because of my lifestyle and because my grades and just everything. Like, I was having a mental breakdown the other day, and it just made him even madder. While I was
I'm gonna probably sound really like detached, but what's the point of coming out to your parents as like a kid who lives with them? What's the point of coming out to your parents? Like, what's the point of doing that? Like, why do you need to do that? Is it for like validation seeking or something? Like, I don't really see the point of like a kid coming out to his parents that they're trans or like gay, right? I don't see the point in that. Now, when you're an adult and you don't live with them and require them to like house and feed you, that makes more of a point to come out and be like, hey guys, just want to let you know I'm gay or I'm trans or something like that. What's the necessity of doing it when you're still living with them? Because like if I like, let's say I factored that in. If I was a kid and both of my parents were like conservative right wingers who hate trans people and gay people, and I'm their kid who's like 14 or like 16 years old who is gay and trans. If I was that kid, in my head, I would be like calculating, if I came out to them right now as like gay or trans, they would most likely kick me out of the house and like disown me. So why do that now? I just don't understand the logic behind like coming out to your parents. I don't know, maybe it's something that like people need to do, but personally, I just don't see the point in like in the necessity for that.
was having my mental breakdown. He was just like, I don't want you in the house anymore. And it's just such a mess right now. He doesn't even talk to me anymore.
Luckily for Blue, her mother was supportive of her
I showed my mom my fursuit and she looks
lifestyle,
so confused,
both as a trans woman and as a furry. So supportive, in fact, that she would create her own furry Twitter account to interact with her daughter.
Oh my, why? Oh God, they're from Georgia. LeMayo indeed. Imagine, dude, imagine. Bluefolf retweets a picture of two furry twinks plowing the shit out of each other. And his mom, who I can guarantee you follows him, sees him retweet that. Just think about that for a second. Or don't. I don't blame you.
This was short-lived, however, as someone eventually created not safe for work art of their personas.
Yeah. Oh my God, that is... The joke is insane. I'm gonna be honest, what did this dude expect? He's popular, he's followed by like dozens of furry artists, and he expects none of them to draw him fucking his mom. Someone just made fucking art of me and my mom yiffing and sent it to her. Don't fucking do this. Oh man. Oh man, dude, that is... What did she expect? Fuck. Okay, editor, put this in the beginning of the YouTube video because I know there's gonna be a bunch of little fucking retards in the comments calling me out for this. I am terrible at calling people by their proper fucking pronouns. It sucks. I hate it. I will try not to do it, and I'm sorry if I do it in this video. Just a heads up, because I know there's someone in the comments gonna be like, oh, wait, a little fucking channel, and he called Bluefolf. He transformed. No. I'm just bad at remembering pronouns, okay?
Having sex, resulting in her mother abandoning the account forever. Blue's father, on the other hand, was still frustrated with the situation, supposedly making a post on Quora.
My mom told me my dad wrote a Quora or Yahoo question about me. Like saying I joined a cult or something, LeMayo.
Seeking advice on how to handle this dilemma. As it persisted, her father's disapproval would begin to take a serious toll on Blue's mental health. I keep having panic attacks so much, I constantly feel like everyone hates me and I'm about to explode. Because if I say anything, my mom will know, and everyone will say I'm just being that way for clout. What happened to me? I ruined everything. The final straw for Blue's father would be her attendance at the 2022 Furry Weekend in Atlanta, which was her first convention since joining the fandom. Despite her mother's well wishes, her father was adamantly against it, believing that furries were
Trojan spotted.
Sexual deviance, and it was an immoral lifestyle.
I mean, is he wrong?
This resulted in her father cutting her off financially, cutting her cell phone service, blocking her phone from accessing the internet, and taking away her car. His reasoning for this was that supporting Blue financially was supporting her deviant behavior. With nowhere else to turn, and with the help of her partner, Dakota, a GoFundMe was set up to assist Blue with moving out and paying bills. This GoFundMe would receive 62 donations and reach its $1,500 goal in only 2 days. After moving in with a friend, Blue would be forced to move back in temporarily with her parents, likely due to not having a job and running out of the GoFundMe money.
Like, it's just like planning is just not their forefront, dude. A Lou was found. Where Waldo mission completed. Yep, our daily Trojan has been spotted. That has to be a fucking bingo card, I swear.
Also meant that Blue had to temporarily stop transitioning due to not being able to afford her medications. Despite her father's disapproval, it seemed he was still willing to let her stay at the house even after turning 18. In a text message publicly shared by Blue, her father expresses pity for her, saying, "It is your decision to live your life how you want to, but I don't have to agree or approve of it. I feel sorry for you, because the path you're choosing is hard and lonely." But things for Blue began looking up as she reached 45,000 followers on Twitter and earned herself a job working for Domino's as a delivery driver. She announced this alongside a photo of her with a coworker who also identified as a furry. This was short-lived, however, as detractors of Blue would supposedly email pictures of her leaked nudes to Domino's, resulting in her being fired. These nudes were allegedly obtained by an A-log named Jericho, who possibly collected them through direct messages or her private not safe for work Twitter. For those unfamiliar, the term A-log spawned from Anthony Logato, who became infamous amongst Chris Chan historians for his over-the-top and extreme criticisms of the well-known lolcow Chris Chan. Essentially, an A-log is a troll or detractor who goes to extreme measures to provoke or criticize a lolcow, typically expressing an unnecessary disdain or hatred for those they target. These people
never become an A-logger. Those people are sad individuals.
People also share many similarities to the lolcows they despise, believing that they are superior despite sharing those same shortcomings.
Exactly.
All of these traits reflects the behavior of the original A-log. Thus, many believe that some of Blue's A-logs shared many similarities to her, being gay or trans furries themselves, who felt that she gave the furry community as well as transgender people a bad reputation. This allegedly compelled
I can see why.
Jericho to do what they did and would compel future
Although that guy has a fucked up reason to do that, but you know, like, don't do that, I guess.
A-logs to harass and eventually dox Blue. Something also worth mentioning is a call-out thread posted in late December of 2022, where Blue alleged that
I thought that said gooning. Content warning, grooming. Who the fuck? I hate content. You know what? Content warnings, whatever. I fucking hate them, but go on. Content warning. I'm really scared to talk about this, and it's taken me years to process what happened, but I was groomed when I was 15 and 16 years old in 2020. We also were heavily into scat porn, but you know what? That's just out of the question. By a local furry named Raj Shikar Deadfin, both IRL and online, with them being 29 at the time and knowing my age.
that in 2020, she was groomed by a local furry who went by the alias Rascarge Redfin, both online and in person. According to the story, Blue was 15 at the time, while Rascar was 29. Allegedly, after meeting up in person with some mutual friends, they began flirting over text messages. This flirting soon became in real life cuddling before—
Where are the parents, though? Oh God.
Involving into a full-on sexual relationship where Blue would sneak out of the house.
Oh no.
The adult would even sneak into Blue's parents' basement to have sex with him. Blue
What the dude? Oh my God.
states that she had recently had a revelation regarding all of this and that she was finally able to move on. Blue's history of online conflict and her recent falling out with her father not only earned her the attention of A-logs, but would also garner the
Kiwi Farms
attention of online users on the infamous drama site Kiwi Farms, where a thread was posted documenting many of the same events discussed thus far. In fact,
I know who that is. I know that pink hair from anywhere. I mean purple hair.
February of 2023, Blue would acknowledge this in a video uploaded to Twitter where she seemed to take it on the chin and laugh it off.
No, you don't. You dumb. They're doing the #1 rule of having a hate like forum, and that's acknowledging it. You fucking imbecile.
I got dogs, but like
I got docs, but low key kind of cool. Oh my God.
I've gotten to the point where I've had to go through so much stuff online that I don't care.
Take on the chin, dude. Fucking swallow. Okay, no. Dude is a neutral term here. I call everyone dude.
Anymore, so I'm just kind of vibing.
Like, why acknowledge it? Oh my.
And
Despite claiming that the trolls couldn't get to her, this didn't seem to
Every fucking time some loser online says that the trolls will never get to me, the trolls will never get me, I'm ignoring the trolls, or I'm giving the trolls what they don't mean that. These for people who say that, let the trolls get to them every single fucking time. Every single time. I hate people who go like, the trolls will never get me, and then like a day later complain about how much harassment they're getting from the trolls. It's like, you fucking dipshit.
Entirely be the case, as shortly after she would wipe nearly 100,000 tweets.
Oh, what a fucking surprise.
From her account and unfollow nearly 5,000 people. Regardless of her supposed mindfulness, Blue's next encounter with trolls would prove to be something that she couldn't ignore.
Let's go.
On February 11th, 2023, a 16-year-old trans girl named Brianna Gray was murdered by two fellow students in what was determined to be a premeditated hate crime. This story would garner a large amount of notoriety, specifically in the...
Didn't Boogie bring this up? I think so. It's commonly used as gender neutral in casual conversations. Exactly. I think dudette is like an exaggerated term.
Online trans community, as many felt it was a reflection of the unwelcoming social climate that trans people are forced to endure. But that's not to say everyone felt sympathy for the situation. Valid L's is a now suspended anti-trans gimmick account that sought to mock, harass, and even dox transgender individuals online, something that the now deceased Brianna Gay would not be spared from. In a post announcing the passing of the 16-year-old girl, Valid L's would respond with a cigarette emoji. Instead of expressing sympathy for the murder, Valid L's chose to mock the entire thing, which obviously upset a lot of people. On top of this, they would also post an image of a gravestone marked with Brianna's birth name and labeling her as a casualty of cultural enrichment. Blue would find this behavior disgusting.
What does that mean? What does casual enrichment mean? Is that like a... I just don't know what that means. Is it like a... I'm imagining that's a bad thing if it was posted by this retard.
Publicly criticizing them and calling for their deep...
A child was murdered and Valid L thinks it's funny because they happen to be trans. Oh my fucking God. Here we go. Hates drama, gets involved in drama. What a fucking surprise.
Platforming. But this public call-out would not sit well with Valid L's, who would set their sights on Bluefolf as their next target.
Oh my dude, these people are idiots.
They would soon post screenshots of Blue allegedly grooming a minor by initiating roleplay on Discord. With allegations of this nature, obviously people were very angry at the idea that Blue had victimized someone under the age of consent. And as a result, some more passionate individuals would take matters into their own hands.
I've heard of this.
Some would even go as far as to track down and contact Blue's estranged father, informing him of these screenshots.
Oh no!
I just received the following text. You're an adult. Stop it or you're going to end up in jail. I will not bail you out for this. Your mom thinks we taught you right from wrong. Apparently not. Please keep us uninvolved with your freak life. I'm not interested in receiving these calls or text messages. Blue would quickly profess her innocence, stating that the screenshots in question were fake.
About how I was grooming minors or whatever. It was a fake screenshot. There's tons of proof here. It's been confirmed by the chat itself that they're just doing it to me.
Despite the inauthentic nature of these messages, many had already made up their minds in regards to Blue, as they would continue to harass her over the coming days. Luckily, there were also a large number of people who had her back, and were more specifically fed up with the Valid L's Twitter page and their antics. With all of this support, Blue began to feel she had a valid case for a defamation lawsuit, and so she...
You're retarded. You're trying to fucking sue an anonymous person on Twitter, and you're getting GoFundMe money for that. I'm sorry, I'm probably gonna get banned for saying this word so many times, but you're retarded. You're stupid. And anyone who donated money to you for this deserves to be broke. Simply put, you have to be so blinded by justice and hate that you think this is a good fucking idea. It's not.
She started a GoFundMe to help her pay for legal costs and hire a lawyer, where she...
You know what? Give the money to me. Give me all the money, okay? Give me all of it. I will guarantee you'll never see a cent of it.
Would raise over $8,000 from nearly 300 backers. While on the surface, it may seem like she had a strong case considering the faked messages, considering the actual terms to qualify defamation, it seems like a battle she was destined to lose. For starters,
Also, by the way, $8,000 will get you 2 minutes of a lawyer's time and a fucking kick in the teeth. This motherfucker has already explained that they are dead ass broke and working a minimum wage job wherever they are. All right. And they think fucking $8,000 of GoFundMe money will get them far. This person is just like, they are not on earth. Lou is right. They're moronic.
Valadell's Twitter account was run by an anonymous individual whose identity was necessary to take this to court. Blue fortunately had the option to subpoena Twitter to release the information of the Valadell's administrator.
Funny.
If a United States court informs Twitter that the information of a certain user is necessary to continue with legal proceedings, Twitter is obligated to supply them with that information. However, this opens up a John Doe lawsuit, which is used to determine the identity of anonymous or fake online profiles. This process comes with a long list of potential complications. On top of this, successfully suing someone for defamation is no simple feat. Defamation is more than just saying something that's not true. It requires 5 specific qualifiers to meet the standards of defamation in a court of law. These standards are: 1. The information is publicly posted. 2. The person being defamed was identified directly. 3. There's a negative impact on the person's reputation. 4. The published information is clearly false. And 5. The defendant is at fault for the harm caused. While the first 4 qualifiers seem to be met, the
Whoever made this graphic, hats off to you, man. You're funny.
5th standard is where issues arise. It is obvious that Valadell's is heavily implying that Blue is a groomer. However, there is ambiguity they could hide behind legally. For starters, Valadell's never directly states that Blue is a PDF file. They simply posted a picture of what appears to be them speaking to a minor. They never
Yeah, like literally, that could be anyone. That could be anyone, not them, but like, all right, buddy.
directly state that the photo is authentic either, which could easily be chalked up to a simple joke for legal reasons. This meant that Valadell's would not technically be responsible for the harassment Blue had received, as it could be argued that people had misinterpreted the post. Now, this isn't to say that Valadell's didn't deserve to be sued or have some kind of legal repercussions, but it is to say that
They deserve to get some repercussions, but fucking legally, like in a lawsuit, you're dumb.
bar to prove defamation is very high in the United States. And
Yeah, this isn't Britain where you can defame someone for like one thing you said and then just get proven it then and there.
Blue had a long road ahead of them if they really wanted to follow through. And ultimately, the $8,000 that was raised was simply not enough to fund a legal battle
What
of
a
this
surprise.
magnitude. Even Blue states in the description of her GoFundMe that she would probably need to raise upwards of $25,000
Okay, $25,000, that would get you an hour minimum.
in total. And even that is an understatement. With all of this combined, Valadell's felt as though the lawsuit was worthless, even though
100% scam. I honestly, when I saw that, I thought it was a scam as well. I'm gonna be honest. It wasn't though. I'm pretty sure they refunded everyone, but may or may not be true.
going as far as to label it as a scam. He didn't even consult or contact a lawyer beforehand. If this case is even possible, he isn't even aware of how much a defamation case would cost him, even
He's
if
just
considering his
assuming.
chance at winning it. His so far $7,000 is just a fraction of what would be the total cost. And I don't think a kid who just lost his only income of dad's financial support was able to pay the lawyer long
exactly
enough.
what
He
I
also
fucking
set the
said.
GoFundMe donation goal to $1. Why? GoFundMe lets you withdraw as soon as the donation goal has been hit, so he'll use that to withdraw the money as soon as possible.
Yeah,
He
that's kinda
promised to
sus.
refund all of it back to everyone, but not sure how that will happen now after it's been withdrawn. Blue only has 3 options now. 1, refund all of it back. 2, find a lawyer and actually use the money on that. 3, run away with the money and instead get fursuits, sex toys, and tickets to furry cons, but that would be fraud. Due to the lack
wonder
of
which one he
funding
did.
and the seemingly unwinnable nature of the case, Blue would back out of the legal pursuit and probably refund all of the backers. I'm not strong enough to handle the Valadell's lawsuits.
I'm not strong enough. No, you're not smart enough. You're dumb is what you are. You're dumb, you're also really dumb, and most importantly, you're dumb.
So I'm canceling it. It's too much pressure and it wasn't a good idea. I'm
a
sorry for
fucking
letting you all
surprise.
down. I only wanted justice to be served. Refund should be issued within 3 to 5 days. PM me if you don't receive it. I know I'm gonna get so much for this, but I just want it to be over. I can't handle it.
handle it, guys. The drama I purposely put myself into, I can't handle it anymore.
So I'm locking my account for a bit.
I'm locking my account while I sign into my other second account and browse the copious amount of furry porn. Oh my god, dude, this shit's so gay. It's so dumb.
I was serious about this the whole time, but now with how big it's gotten, and it's just become a disaster. Despite separation from the lawsuit, the damage had already been done. Threats of litigation only
surprise.
further provoked online detractors to continue to harass.
I got swatted for the first time yesterday, targeting me and my family. It was absolutely horrifying. However, we're safe. Everyone is okay. You know what? I'm gonna be a little bit too critical on there.
Target
Whatever.
Blue, resulting in her being
Number 1, you're dumb. 2, you fucked up. 3, you backed yourself into a corner. Facts, Lou. You hold up those nubs.
swatted. This caused Blue to deactivate her Twitter before reactivating it a little over a week later. The harassment would persist, with her trolls hacking her Discord server and nuking it.
One of the trolls hacked one of my admins on my Discord server and was threatening them, and the entire server was pretty much just deleted.
Yeah, if this ever happens to you, Lou, I'm personally finding you and not doing anything.
All the members were banned, and it was
Take the fucking fursuit. Take the head off, dude. the mic quality is such dog shit, and I'm imagining this person has a really good mic, and yet they somehow managed to ruin it by wearing the head. Here's a crazy thing you can do. All right, Bluefolf, come here. Let me tell you a really come closer. Here's a really cool idea you can do for making a video with your fursuit head on and have good quality. Number 1, pre-record yourself making head movements and moving your arms around like you're talking, but you're not actually talking. And then 3, record audio of you talking using your like $1,000 mic. I'm assuming you got bought by someone. Layer that audio over the fucking video of you moving your headset or your body around. Bam, bam, super easy.
Awful.
They would also log into her Twitter, changing her username to state that she was a child enjoyer, along with her full docs in the description. She was luckily able to regain access to her account and delete the sensitive information. Blue also went viral in September of 2023.
Oh my god, here we fucking go again.
With a poster she created featuring her persona in a gay pride sports bra with text stating trans rights are human rights. This was met with backlash from both detractors and supporters alike, with the latter feeling as though it made trans
The amount of queer people saying this is making trans people look bad or that it's causing transphobia is devastating. I just want to do something nice to make people in my town not feel alone. Oh, I hate this like activism shit where people have to put it in big letters that trans rights are human rights. Like, it's just like so like virtue signaling. I fucking hate virtue signaling. It's so dumb. And this Blue rightfully got a criticism for this, or like, I don't know, hate, whatever. I don't fucking, probably calls it hate. But yeah, this virtue signaling bullshit, it's the same thing fucking Bo Blacks did, if anyone remembers that. Trans rights are human rights. Non-binary people are valid. All right, buddy.
Trans people look bad. This is something Blue claimed was devastating. As for her detractors, some will discuss the
I will never heal from this.
Poster on
I imagine that says some kind of slur. Puts up posters in her town to fight transphobia. Can we find where this place is so someone could go there to jack it up? I thought they were gonna say jerk on it. Give me idea, but nothing is going to happen. At least try to find the location. I mean, I am like it's a brick wall, but 4chan people are crazy enough to find a fucking wall.
Soy Jack party, where her college would be revealed, as well as her
Oh no!
apartment address being doxed.
Jesus.
Despite all of this, Blue was adamant that she wasn't going anywhere, and unfortunately, neither were her trolls. On October 30th, 2023, an article written by Claire Goforth was published to the
is tran, but with extra letters. Yeah, I love transitional engine types. I've been watching you for several years. Website offers bounty for private information about female YouTube influencer. Oh my god.
Daily Dot, exposing a hate site that sought to gather as much information about Blue as possible. Not only did this site apparently reveal Blue's full docs, but also offered cash rewards for any information given to the owner.
Oh no shot. How much is that? It's gotta be like $100 right there.
Included $75 for a full log of Blue's private account, $100 for her current phone number, $500 for proof that the Valadell's lawsuit was a scam, and $1,000 for evidence that Blue was a child enjoyer. The latter also offered an additional $1,000 if Blue got arrested, and another $1,000 for a successful conviction. A section of the site reads, if you're friends with Caden and have proof of what he does, this is your chance to clear your conscience. If you have evidence against Caden that may also incriminate you, please contact me, and we can work out a deal that keeps you safe while bringing him to justice. Have something else worth sharing? I might be interested. Contact me. While the article written by Claire was obviously critical of the unknown site, it seemed to do more harm than good. In an update posted
they exposed the website, didn't they?
To the site after the article's release, it read, thanks to the free publicity from my good friends Claire Goforth and
like you're boosting the fucking like hate site, you dumbass.
Lucas Ekberg, I received a large number of reports about Caden over the last few days. I have multiple emails with corroborative evidence that Caden is involved with several infamous furry zoophiles and zoo sadists, as well as downright horrific reports about grooming. And yes, both of these have to do with scat. I'm currently reviewing this information and will publish it as soon as I'm able to verify its authenticity. In a later statement posted to the site, the admin demands cooperation from Blue or else they would leak a previously unseen video. However, it appears an error occurred which leaked the Windows user agent of the site's administrator, whose name is listed as Jericho. Jericho,
wait, isn't that
other graphic images from the Telegram messages has led many to believe that Blue actually enjoys eating her own excrement. While this hasn't been confirmed by Blue herself, it is a common belief that she does in fact do this. Valadell's eventually caught wind of this revelation.
Oh my god.
And creating a whole thread documenting her
Exposing Bluefolf scat / fart fetish. Remember that guy remember that this guy has a huge fan group consisting of minors? Would you let your child connect with someone like this? It's all fetish, including his mockery of a womanhood. Don't know what that means. Sorry if you're eating. Not safe for work, pictures will be flagged. You know what? At least he's honest. Unsubscribes? What the fuck you mean? I'm not the one doing it.
Her leaked messages, leaked pictures, and of course the now
POV, you find yourself under Mama Blue after she had an entire oh my god. Oh, it's awful. It's just awful.
infamous plate video. But Valid Elves will take down the post.
Okay, let's get back to it, boys. We can do this. We can do this. Hopefully.
A few days later, claiming they didn't want to keep it up on their page for much longer. And shortly after the thread was posted, their account was ultimately suspended, something that Bluefolf rejoiced in. And thus, the Valid Elves arc came to a close. But unfortunately for Blue, the drama was far from over.
What the fuck? That looks hella uncomfortable.
As mentioned prior, Jericho was only one of the prominent A-logs with an unhealthy obsession with Blue. There are two others that were extremely active in tormenting Blue around this time that are certainly worthy of note. The first being Rose. Rose is a transgender.
I swear, these motherfuckers all look the same. I've seen someone with the exact same profile picture.
Intersex Furry, who is one of the most infamous A-loggers of Bluefolf. Rose
transphobes. I'm literally a trans / intersex woman. Blue, you're kind of just a shitty person. Facts though.
Created a Google site to host doxes of trans individuals she despised, including Blue. She was responsible for the hacking of an administrator in Bluefolf's Discord server, mentioned earlier, which resulted in the entire community being nuked. She also openly associated with and aided Valid Elves, at one point sharing doxes in a Telegram chat with a Valid Elves account. After their suspension, Rose claimed that she was blackmailed by the account's owner with her own docs, yet still despises Blue and her inner circle. Rose has earned herself a few of her own Kiwi Farms threads, which document her proclivity to be involved with drama or just generally unhinged behavior.
Yeah, people like this are just unwell, mentally and physically.
Second notable A-log is Casey, who was responsible for swatting Blue in July of 2023. Bruh. She would also frequently fabricate information, typically relating to acts of domestic terrorism. Or
you really, dude, come on, be real. You really think Bluefolf was gonna do some domestic terrorism?
Or being a criminal. She would even go as far as to create blogs in which she fabricated emails.
Blue is just as delusional with the victim complex. Exactly.
Of bomb threats, mass murders, and threats made by Blue's friends. These blog posts are clearly vitriolic hit pieces rather than genuine attempts to expose the shady nature of Blue's inner circle.
Like, I feel like if someone did that to me, if someone was like, Autumm is gonna bomb a mosque tomorrow. This is all fake, by the way. Okay, like Autumm is gonna like blow up a community center. If someone like sent me an article like that, I wouldn't be like panicked or anything. I'd be like, bro, that is fucking funny. That there's a world out there where you think that my fat ass would actually get up and do something this fucking extreme. That's crazy and funny, not gonna lie. It's like the whole Sam Hyde shit where it's like school shooting happens and then like the fucking people online are just like, they send the picture of Sam Hyde with the AK-47 and they're like, this is the shooter. It's like, bro.
Circle. In July, I was notified that Bluefolf was threatening to blow up police departments and schools. The email was leaked and I got my hands on it. I then handed it over to the chief of police.
It's just like, come on, like even let's just say if this was handed to someone in charge, like a fucking police, like to the police or whatever, like, would they really need to like think that hard to assume that some fucking like trans furry person is gonna blow up a fucking police station in school? Like, really?
A few hours after this, police kicked his door in, and the next day, Caden blamed trolls for swatting him instead of his plans being foiled. Attached is a supposed email Blue had sent. However, this is definitely fake. Casey did this with multiple other friends and orbiters of Blue, such as her friend Crossy, who she claimed had...
It's bad that they got swatted, but goddamn, these people's attempts... They're hilarious.
Threatened to bring explosives and firearms to a high school. Another fake email showed Blue's friend, Comet Wolf, making threats of bringing weapons to a city hall meeting and their...
Like, imagine if this was me and Lou, and this is like Lou's email with his like little retard picture, and it was like, on the 20th September, I will be attending the city council meeting at 7 p.m. armed with knives and guns. I will slaughter everyone, last one of you. Like, imagine if that was Lou. Like, really? You look at Lou and you really think that this motherfucker is in any means fucking like dangerous.
Their local town. On top of this is a manifesto supposedly created by Shred the Wolf, detailing their plans of enacting revenge on their childhood bullies by brutally defiling a young child after kidnapping them from school while threatening to harm anyone who attempts to stop them.
I have over 10 gigabytes of child material on my hard drives. Bruh.
This is a genuinely unhinged person who is faking emails to accuse others of crimes and hopefully get them arrested.
Yeah, this person is unhinged.
This blog post also includes a supposed email from another of Blue's friends, Azzy the Wolf, who threatens to do something quite similar, stealing a child and brutalizing them. There's no doubt that some of these individuals have done unsavory things worthy of criticism, such as Comet Wolf apparently using the GoFundMe for their dead partner's funeral to pay for a new phone and tattoo, but it doesn't really matter in this case.
I'm so disappointed in Comment. She used funds from a fundraiser for her dead partner on a new... Oh my dude, that is fucking... I shouldn't be laughing, but god damn it, is it fucking funny. Oh my god. I know this GoFundMe money was used to buy you a nice spot in the ground and a wooden veneer-lined casket, but... that iPhone 13 kind of looks smacking though. This person surrounds herself. Fuck. This person surrounds herself. So this person surrounds herself with just terrible people, and it's fucking hilarious.
Because these emails and allegations are not authentic in any sense of the word. And Casey is an unhinged stalker. There's so much information on both these individuals documenting actions and behaviors that far surpass anything Blue herself has done, earning themselves infamy of their own and controversies.
Yeah, like I would go as far as to say as like the people who are A-logging her are just as like laughably retarded as like her, even more so, I would say. Why are there so many idiots around Blue? I don't know, because she just openly surrounds herself with them. Like, I know some people online and I don't fucking like cling on to them and make them a part of my friendship so fucking easily, because goddamn, you don't know these people, right?
With no relation to Blue herself. And while the finer details of these people may distract from the central focus of the video, it is important to highlight how deranged Blue's most prominent detractors are. Luckily, Blue's most prominent A-logs seem to back off for a time, with Jericho and Casey disappearing from the internet entirely. And
you know why they probably got disappeared? Probably because law enforcement investigated them instead of Blue, and they probably got like thrown in jail or something. Just saying.
Things continued to look up as Blue finally got her full fursuit, which she proudly showed off to her mother. Shortly after, Blue would unprivate her.
My fat ass would not fit in any of these suits, by the way. I'd fucking... They'd charge me extra to make a fursuit of fucking me.
Not safe for work Twitter account, stating she wasn't afraid to show who she truly was. Despite Blue's father still refusing to accept her, the rest of the family were thrilled about her furry status, with her mother wanting to get a fursuit of her own.
So, for those that don't...
We know what that happened there.
Don't know. My dad is basically a huge piece of that, like, basically financially disowned me when I was 18 for going to a furry convention. Only to have, the other day, my dad texting me about my mom, about how I made her a furry a few years ago, and how...
And we all know how well that went.
She was asking for a fursuit for Valentine's Day.
It even got to the point where her grandparents became interested in the furry lifestyle, which...
Dude, that's great. Oh my god.
Culminated in Blue commissioning artwork of her
dude, oh god,
family's personas for a beautiful furry family portrait. Imagine this above the fireplace. It would really tie the room together.
Oh, absolutely.
Would also get a new fursuit head, which featured more feminine features like eye makeup, as well as some new gold piercings and long purple hair. After everything involving Valadels and her A-logs, Blue would manage to stay out of drama for the rest of the year. However, on March 7th of 2024, something much more serious would happen. Blue would take to Twitter claiming she had been physically assaulted. I can't even begin to explain how scared I am after tonight. This evening, when I was on a walk while it was getting dark on a pathway not far from my house, a guy came up out of nowhere and threatened me with a knife. It's all a blur to me now, and it all happened so fast, but it was terrifying. He was a bigger build, and I think he thought I was a cis female at first because I was wearing a skirt, and then when he saw me up close, he called me a homophobic slur. When I tried to get away, he punched me really hard in the face, hitting my nose, so I used my hands to push away the knife, cutting up my hand all over and barely grazing my face. I ran home as fast as I possibly could. When I got back, my roommate took care of me, and I told him what had happened. He cleaned me up and I'm still so shaken up. I'm okay physically for the most part. My hand is still in tons of pain, but nothing is broken. Mentally though, I don't even know. I'm still processing what happened. No one should ever have to experience something like this. Blue would later blame transphobia and anti-LGBT rhetoric for the attack. While many in her audience were sympathetic to the story, some others had their doubts due to the untrustworthy reputation she had cultivated.
I'm with those people.
These doubts compelled Blue to post images of her injuries, which to some only further discredited her story. Many pointed out that she said she used her hands to push away the knife, which had cut her hand all over. Yet according to them, her hand seemed mostly untouched.
Yeah, that looks fine.
Aside from a few small cuts here and there. That being said, the assault could have very well taken place, and there's no definitive evidence that it didn't. While she did state her intentions to file a police report, it's unknown if this was ever actually followed through on.
My eyes have been bleached. I'm back. Glad you are.
And Blue would move on from the situation. Regardless, many detractors of Blue believed the story was fake and began discussing it. This resulted in a thread on Soyjack Party, where the infamous
Chud sis. What is fuck?
plate video would resurface, as it seems the video was, at the time, lost media. Kiwi Farms users would catch wind of
Dude, if I ever see that video, that's it. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's it.
this and were simply disgusted by the contents, to say the least. Shortly after, Blue would address her trolls, revealing that one of them apparently created an account pretending to be her father, where he would respond to all of her tweets with backhanded messages of sympathy.
Oh my god. Dude, that's fucked up.
Blue would later post on Twitter
That's fucked
reflecting
up
about
and
her
funny.
and her father's relationship. I can't believe almost
Nom's ice cream cookie sandwich. Lucky bitch, Lou.
2 years ago, my dad cut me off for going to a FurCon and I moved out. And it's been a
Based.
month since I disowned him
Moving
after
out?
years of being awful and transphobic towards me. I've come so far, and here I am now, free, happy, and able to be myself. Despite her feelings of growth and
Hashtag.
liberation, not everything seemed to be looking up. In April of 2024, a furry Twitter user named Snowball would tragically take his own life. In a moment of severe grief at this passing, one of Snowball's best friends, Raleigh, would also take their life the next day. Blue stated that she was crushed and devastated by the deaths of Raleigh and Snowball.
Yeah, that
However,
sucks.
many were quick to point out that Blue was not mutual followers with either Raleigh or Snowball, leading many to believe that her reaction to the situation was greatly exaggerated.
Oh, yeah, it's like, damn, those two died. That sucks. I feel bad for them. And then Blue's like, this is so devastating. I can't believe it happened. Like your follow on Twitter and YouTube.
That said, it's possible that regardless of their mutual connection, it's still reasonable to assume that Blue may have felt sympathetic for these people, as they were both members of a community she deeply cared about. Regardless, this
I don't
controversy paled in
I don't really care about that community, if I'm gonna be honest.
comparison to what would come next. Ruben Sim is a YouTuber well known
Oh no, the Ruben Sim shit. Oh no. We're in for a wild ride, boys.
for his videos analyzing and criticizing
Take another bite of the
Roblox.
taco.
In a video
Here we go.
ranking types of Roblox players, he dedicates a section to furries. During this, he shows a furry weirdo iceberg featuring Bluefolf amongst other infamous members of the furry community.
At the very top, you have the 5% that are normal. Then you have the rest of them who
And you won't fuck off? Damn, why you gotta reject them? Okay, yeah. I feel like Lou, for a second there, thought, damn, I'm just handing him a cookie, man. The rest of them. Look, okay, I know the whole drama behind this, you know, it's like, oh, you know, he put Bluefolf next to the picture of like a pedophile and whatnot. But remember, this dude recorded a video of herself shitting on a plate. Okay, let's just not forget that exists.
furiously deny that their habits amount to zoophilia. This is because, in their mind, if an animal has human-like features and human intelligence, there's nothing wrong with wanting to f it.
Yeah. Okay, that's funny. Come on.
Blue interpreted this comment as being labeled a zoophile, which is a
Middle finger.
person with a sexual attraction towards animals. She would eventually call on YouTube themselves to intervene, claiming that Ruben was
YouTube, can we ban this guy? Twitter, do your thing.
targeting innocent people and using his fan base to harass them. Hundreds of Ruben Sim fans have sent me
Hundreds of Ruben Sim have sent me death threats. Yeah, these death threats are basically like KYS or like you're gay. Anytime some online person guy says that they're getting quote unquote death threats, they're never death threats. They're just someone trying to tell them to go off themselves or something dumb like that. It's so pathetic, if I'm gonna be honest. I've gotten quote unquote death threats sent to me from fucking Morgan's friends when we had that whole fucking drama. And guess what? I don't bring it up every single fucking day and how like it changed me and how like they're harassing me. It was like one comment, it was a throwaway comment, boo-hoo, who cares? Death threat, oh my, the meaning of death threat has like no fucking weight anymore. I swear to God.
death threats, gore, dox my address,
They send me death threats, gore, dox my address, child porn, scat porn, which I liked, normal porn, which I hated. It's like, bruh, oh my God.
even sent phone calls to my family members since I made posts about them. He's done nothing to stop it, and if anything, he's encouraging it. Ruben would eventually
I
respond
don't know
to this
how
claim.
he's fucking encouraging it, but like, all right, buddy. Yeah, go off, sis. As someone who's constantly being sent doxing, swatting, harassment threats by furries, I understand how serious this stuff is. I condemn anyone that does this, especially those who claim to be my fans. Furries do the same. Exactly.
Stating, as someone who's constantly being sent doxing and swatting and harassment threats by furries, I understand how serious this stuff is.
Autumm liked it? Shut the fuck up. Do not clip that out of context.
I condemn anyone that does this, especially those who claim to be my fans. Furries should do the same. Shortly after this, Blue would reveal that her Twitter profile was taken down with a false DMCA and would accuse Ruben Sim and his community of being responsible.
It's always someone else.
However, it was later revealed that the A-Log Casey was responsible. Eventually,
what a surprise. You aim your hate directly towards someone you don't like. What a surprise.
The MCA claim was rejected, and Blue's profile picture was restored. Blue had stated in May of 2023 that she was done with drama for good. Unfortunately, this wouldn't be the last internet kerfuffle she was involved in.
What a surprise.
In November of 2022, a Twitter user by the name of Ice Foxworks,
oh wait, that kind of sounds familiar.
otherwise known as Crossy, would announce their new soda brand called For Sodas, with the help of their business partner, Bluefolf.
Oh,
For
no.
Sodas
Is there a shit one? The blue special. It's a fucking, you know those like Coca-Cola Slurpees at 7-Eleven? It's that. It's a fucking Coca-Cola Slurpee called the Bluefolf Special.
aimed to make furry-themed LGBT sodas
I would drink one of those furry sodas, not gonna lie. Not the Bluefolf one.
for gay furries, I guess. And for the low
Based.
price of just $90,
Never mind. Never mind.
you could buy yourself one whole bottle of soda, not to mention a free sticker. Talk about value. With their
Holy shit, bro.
extremely niche target demographic and ridiculous
The blue special smells like unfetted ass. Took a shit in it, just let it ferment.
upcharged sugar water, it's easy to see that this wasn't the most bulletproof business model.
Yeah, like, bruh, like, come the fuck. I think I saw this. I think I saw this before, and I was like, damn, this looks kind of cool. And then I look at the price, and I was like, damn, $90 for base fucking price for, like, glorified sugar water that took you, like, what, 29 cents to fucking bottle it and make it? For those who don't know, soda is one of the most expensive things that is overvalued. Soda is stupid fucking expensive. They make it by the gallons for fucking cents, and they upcharge it for, like, $1 or $2. So, like, this is, like... really close to being like a fucking scammer lunchly kind of shit, not gonna lie.
But any chance it may have had to succeed.
There was my friend knows this, but there's another kind of company that does this kind of shit where they sell like Fursona soda things, but they actually made one. Like they actually go in like a truck and drive around places and like make sodas and shit. That's cool. This is retarded.
Was crushed with the help of Blue. Apparently, Blue had not been pulling her weight with the company, as it
Oh, what a fucking surprise. Blue not pulling her away and instead taking all the profits and the fucking clout. What a surprise. Fucking for soda. Yeah, it's retarded.
in messages sent as early as February of 2023, Crossy had already voiced her concerns with the lack of effort, stating, "I think we do need to discuss your part in the company and how you see yourself in it. Right
Bluefolf was like, money. Give me money. Give me money. What's that fucking Family Guy clip?
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
now, I'll admit, it's a little bit frustrating how things currently stand. It's frustrating to essentially be running the business by myself, but still be
Are you telling me that my awesome online Twitter personality and social media following isn't enough for you? You're clearly transphobic and you don't deserve me to help in this company. I guarantee you that's what the fucking thought process is running through Bluefolf's mind.
expected to run things by you and have people contact you that I never get told about or they get brought up to me. Not to mention, I barely get recognized as being one of the owners of the company despite running the entire thing.
Damn, that's fuck. I thought they said OF. You gotta be really careful what you capitalize these days.
It's very hard to get answers from you about things, and sometimes a lot
Yeah, they're too busy fucking gooning to scat porn for them to like reach out to anyone, bruh. This is what I hate. These motherfuckers, this is like so infuriating. These motherfuckers are online 24 fucking 7, and they could not be fucking bothered to open up Twitter DMs or Discord DMs. They could not be fucked to check their shit. You motherfuckers are online 24 fucking 7, and yet you guys act like you're some important big shot who's getting calls from like fucking NASA and fucking CNN and all these other motherfuckers. Like, bruh, where the fuck are you fuckers who don't answer your DMs when you're a big online influencer? Like, bruh, come the fuck on. These people are just lazy, borderline.
A lot of these decisions I can't wait every few days to talk about. Half the time, you don't even really acknowledge some of the things I ask or say. I know
What a
that could be
surprise.
from work or school or anything else, but it isn't easy to run a business as a partnership without the ability to communicate. On top of that, it's really difficult to get you to help even with the smaller and simpler things that need to be done. Like just linking me to artists that you mentioned reached out to you.
Come on. They're my artists. My artists. You know, touch them, not me.
Or retweeting and promoting the company. Even just asking for help getting supplies and stuff is difficult. And if we're going to succeed, then I need you to help me do those specific things. I think what adds to that
Dude, this is a fucking rant. God damn.
frustration is that I know you can do
oh wait, that says frustration, not first. Okay.
some of these things. You're on Twitter pretty often, and
This is exactly what I just fucking said.
from what I understand, you're in the process of buying a fursuit.
Not pre-watched. Not pre-watched.
So I know you can help me with supplies, and I know you can promote more than you do. It's just upsetting that for some reason you're not. I definitely don't know your financial situation, and I'm in no way entitled to your spending habits and decisions. But I do feel like it's a bit unfair to be investing in a fursuit while your business partner is actively funding the business out of their own pocket. While she seemed to acknowledge these concerns at the time, issues relating to Blue's involvement in the company would persist over the next year. In March of 2024, Crossy would voice her concerns with the overwhelming debt she was
Hey, Crossy, how's First Sodas going?
carrying. Bluefolf's lack of involvement forced Crossy to take on all the expenses required to keep the company afloat, putting her over $6,500 in debt and destroying her credit. Both messages sent to Blue would be read and ignored.
Damn! Bro just left this dude on red. That's fucked. That's fucked.
Crossy would put her foot down, stating as a final warning, at this point, you have got to start helping me pay this off. Your half of the expenses over a year was $4,000.
$4,000? What expenses? What fucking expenses is Bluefolf pulling from this company? If you want me to retweet your company on Twitter, that's $1,000. If you want me to mention in tweet, that's $1,000. If you want me to post a picture of you, of the company's logo in my Twitter, that's $1,000. Bro, what the oh my god. Oh my god.
You need to find some way to pay that. If you can, or choose not to, I really don't want to go public with all of this, or take legal action, but I'm going to have to do so. I can't survive. My family cannot survive, while we're having to pay all of this off. Blue supposedly responded to this message, telling Crossy that she would take care of the situation. However,
It looks like they blocked him right there.
as Crossy tried to follow up with her, she would be left on red once again. With her
Oh, by the way, the reason I'm subbed is because of Lou. Yeah, you better thank Lou.
hands tied, Crossy had no other option than to make a public spectacle out of the entire thing. On May 4th of 2024, Crossy
I hope this little document explains my life a bit. It might be a bit messy and chaotic, but I did my best as I'm able to right now.
revealed the situation publicly, exposing how Blue had essentially destroyed the company. Around December of 2022, I had started working with Bluefolf about a company we were trying to start up.
Dude, it's crazy how I saw this on Twitter. I swear to God, I saw this on Twitter a fucking while ago. I want to say like a couple 3 or 4 months ago. That's crazy. And at first, and I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like, damn, this kind of seems like a fucking scam, but oh, Bluefolf how to ruin it. But yeah, there is some like person out there that makes like sodas that are like furry themed, which is like cool, I guess. But they actually have their shit together. Like they're driving around in like a fucking van and whatnot. It's not like a mess that Bluefolf turned it into by taking out $4,000 of fucking like money, which is insane.
I had originally planned to do this on my own, but we both had the idea and agreed to work together on it. I planned for this venture to start up officially with a 3-year business plan that included the path to getting a physical location. Unfortunately, Blue started advertising, doing raffles, bringing in team members, and a
Why would you do raffles?
task force to spearhead the project way ahead of its reasonably projected start date. There was no way to keep up, and due to all of it being extremely public, I had to keep up with everything.
And Bluefolf, meanwhile, was fucking buying her $7,000 fucking scat porn commission. Guarantee you that's what they were doing.
For the entire 9 or so months that Blue and I worked together, I was stuck doing every single thing regarding the business and paying Blue's portion of the expenses because she wasn't able to. It's notable to explain she was going to many cons during this time.
She used $4,000 to go to fur cons. Never let broke people handle money. That is the first thing you do when you're trying to get into a business. Never let broke people handle money, because they will handle it in their own way. And by that I mean on themselves. I would have taken this fucker to court so fast they were doing this shit. I think they did. I don't know. Let's keep watching.
I'm leaving me to pay her side of things until eventually in September 2023, I told her she was being ousted from the company. Unfortunately, it left me with an $8,000 debt from having to charge her expenses on a business card for almost a year. Around September 2023, I started to receive a lot of targeted harassment.
I wonder who it's from.
I was working on For Sodas and was primarily handling all the business things on my own. And for the most part,
I would have reached AK if I was involved in this crap. Yeah, it wouldn't have. It wouldn't.
She was completely uninvolved with the company. September 2023, she got into a bunch of trouble. She was the target of a massive anti-trans campaign, and because she associated herself with Fursodas, I was thrown into the mix.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't like fucking associate yourself with someone who gets into a lot of drama online willingly. They can't just push it away and forget about it. They have to willingly dive right into the drama.
They targeted me, my family, my job, my clients, everything. I had people creating false police reports against me and making fake emails to make it look like I was going to harm people. They had my face and my address posted online in multiple locations, and my phone number was leaked. Everything was really bad around that time. People rallied in support for cases.
My grandmother started having heart complications, more concerning than she previously been having. Jesus.
See, feeling as though what Blue had done was negligent and cruel. While the guilt of putting someone $6 grand in debt might not have been enough to warrant the response, the risk of further soiling her reputation was enough.
Soiling? Throwback.
Enough for Blue to finally decide to make things right. I'm working on getting the money together for them. I wouldn't back down on my promises like that, especially for a friend like Crossy. It's on me. I'm sorry for taking so long, and I'm sorry things turned out the way they did with the—
I'm sorry I wasted over $4,000 on fursuits, cons, and scat porn. I'm very sorry about that.
Company. Blue would empty their bank account—
my fault, B. My fault.
—in full, sending the $430 they had, while also promising to pay $1,000 per month until the debt was paid off. Blue also expressed deep remorse for the situation, claiming, "I really wish I could go back and be more responsible with this whole thing. It ended up hurting you financially."
It didn't hurt me though. I'm fine. I'm fine, guys. I'm so sorry that happened to you, but I'm fine. Don't worry about me, guys.
This statement is odd, as Blue was made well aware of Crossy's finances and completely ignored it.
Yeah, like bitch just like fucking heard this dude was like suffering financially, and they were like, well, what other, is there more porn on Twitter? How is r/scat porn going? Oh, I got a DM from Crossy. I'll get to it eventually. POV fucking Bluefolf.
It wasn't until she was publicly called out that she felt guilt and wanted to make the situation right.
It's hurting me publicly? This cannot go on.
If she really cared, none of this would have happened in the first place.
Bitch don't care. Simply put, the second it started hurting her online presence, that's when it went too far.
This sentiment is echoed by numerous responses to Blue, feeling as though she would have simply—
I'm disappointed. It shouldn't have come down to a call out for you to start any sort of action. It feels like you're trying to protect your image more than anything, but at least I appreciate the effort. Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to be like, guys, I promise, I'm a good person. I'm a good person, guys. I might have ignored this dude's fucking pleas for help when they were 4K in debt, but come on, guys. I'm being called out for it now. I have to, I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. It hurt me. Oh my god. Blue, help, I'm drowning in debts. LeMayo. Yeah, true.
let the situation die if Crossy hadn't pushed the issue. And as a result—
Yeah, Bluefolf was just hoping to God that Crossy would just, like, fade into obscurity and, like, never come back again and just be like, oh, well, you know, for sodas, whatever, it happens.
Blue would begin to consistently bleed followers for the foreseeable future. Recently, Blue took a photo with her friends in which they comically flip off a Chick-fil-A sign in their fursuits.
Oh, because Chick-fil-A hates gay people. I mean, but come on, they make some banger-ass fucking chicken. Come on, bro. Come on. It's homophobic chicken, but man, it's a good chicken. Oh, man.
Someone who is aware of—
They do, exactly.
Blue's past decided—
I just want you guys to know that the one with the blur fursuit head ate their own shit. Base, Captain Crunch, base.
to quote retweet this image, saying—
Oh, dude. Oh, dude, that's that banger tweet. Banger tweet. As my cousin once said, the hate makes it taste so much better. That it does. That it fucking does. Oh my god. Goddamn. Your cousin is a smart man.
I just want you guys to know that the one with the blue fursuit head ate their own and it appears due to the heavy amount of attention this tweet got, Blue deactivated their account. In one final
fuck. Oh man.
Message posted by Blue, she says, "I can't go on anymore.
I can't do this, guys. Oh my, here we go. Just eat another taco while we
I can't keep doing this. I'm so unhappy with my life and just the way everything turned out.
I'm so tired happy, of guys. I'm so— oh, you almost dropped my taco.
Being sick and having constant health issues. I'm tired of the fake people in my life pretending to care about me for years, only to drop me when I actually am struggling. I'm so tired of people making things up about me
Yeah, this is why you don't let people into your life so fucking easily. I learned that the hard way. Excuse me, sorry for talking with a mouthful. But you should learn that as well, Bluefolf.
That literally aren't even true. My life is ruined and no one cares. It's so exhausting.
No one does
and my
care.
dysphoria is getting worse and worse, and I feel so
I'm joking. I care because it's funny.
alone. The mistakes I've made, just everything. I only wanted to make people happy at the end of the day, and I failed. I'm sorry. I just can't keep doing this. Please don't blame yourself. Goodbye. I love you all so much. In her final tweet before deactivating, she states her intentions to end her own life. Thankfully, it seems that any attempts she
It's like that meme where it's like you bullied a 16-year-old furry into ending themselves. Here's your reward. And then it's like glass shatters and the dude just comes walking out with fucking thousands of medals on his fucking golden chest, just walking out. Oh my god. That's what this is.
might have made were unsuccessful. On September 21st, she returned to her Bluefolf Twitter account with a long thread detailing the events of the past few weeks.
All right.
According to Blue, she did indeed attempt to take her own life, but failed. Her reasoning for attempting was the overwhelming amount of harassment she endured in her
Bro, if you kill yourself because of fucking Twitter, you're a fucking loser. Killing yourself because your life is in the trash, because your fucking girlfriend, family died, because someone in your life committed suicide, because your life is shitty, because of like your job and you don't have a house, all this other shit, understandable. But if I find out you're someone who has like everything they've ever wanted, fucking fursuit, PC, money, all this shit, community, and you kill yourself because of Twitter harassment, bruh, that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say.
time as a public figure, with the Chick-fil-A quote tweet being the final straw.
The Chick-fil-A destroyed Bluefolf, and they didn't have to do a goddamn thing.
Due to the post's virality, discourse about Blue's past was reignited, with many repeating unproven or fabricated stories about her.
Okay, the pedophile shit's fucked up, but like, come on, bro. There are other stuff that's funny.
And so, she felt compelled to address these rumors and clear the air. She states that she did not intentionally scam Crossy, rather that she was extremely negligent in managing her role in Fursodas.
Don't know about that one, Chief.
While Blue fails to mention the scale of the debt or the damage to Crossy's credit score, she does try to take
It
responsibility.
was just a little fucking debt, guys. Come on, we've been in debt before. It's not like they were like $8,000 in the hole. Come on, guys. Come on. It wasn't that bad. It's money, guys. I'm Bluefolf, guys.
Praises Crossy's character, and wishes them well. She also addresses a rumor that she faked liver cancer, stating that she was diagnosed with fatty liver disease in July. While it seems that Blue never directly claimed to have liver cancer, her Telegram bio at one point stated that she was dying from liver failure. She states this is because her doctor told her she might have liver failure, which made her feel freaked out. Boogie 2988 moment based. Blue then confesses to her scat fetish and seemingly confirms that the infamous plate video was actually her, stating, "The fact people are leaking something so embarrassing to try and ruin my reputation is just so awful."
You shouldn't have done it in the first place. Hindsight is not their fucking, like, I'll say their fursuit, but like...
From what I can tell, Blue never admitted to being responsible for the video up until this point, which explains why many defenders of Blue questioned if the video was actually of her. She also states that she's never eaten which seems to be the case as there is no direct proof of it. Lastly, she clarifies the doctored screenshots of her grooming a minor are not real and were posted by the Valadels account in an attempt.
I may have gone to cons while leaving my friends to run their business, but ignore that. Yeah, it's fine. Come on, guys.
Attempts to ruin her reputation. To close the thread, she states, "I'm sure you're all tired of hearing about this. I'm exhausted and tired. I'm 20, and I know I've made a lot of mistakes."
You're 20? Bro. You're in your 20s and you kill yourself because of Twitter harassment, bro. Imagine leaving the earth that way. Imagine. You're at the pearly gates. God is like, "Young woman, why did you kill yourself?" And instead of you answering, "Because my life was in the trash," instead of like some adequate answer, Bluefolf stands up, puffs her chest out, and says, "I got too much hate on Twitter." And God sends them to hell. Not joking. God responds for real. Oh, God, no. God. Make that a meme, please. Oh, Twitter harassment for real, LeMayo. Fucking. And then it's like the video of like Tom from Tom and Jerry getting fucking cast down to hell. Oh my god. Dude, that's gold. Oh man.
But please just give me a chance to grow instead of endlessly bashing me. I hope this thread was able to clear some things up. Blue has since moved out of Georgia and will likely be continuing their life as an online figure. Typically, when furry figures fall into controversy, it's
Dude, I hate all this harassment I get online. Continues to be online. Why am I still getting hate?
For truly heinous and despicable things relating to the abuse of animals or children. But Bluefolf is a very unique case, as a majority of their controversies don't even stem from any particularly immoral behavior, but rather a series of unfortunate events, some due to no fault of their own, and others due to incompetence or some general dishonesty. Bluefolf is ultimately a cautionary tale of the dangers of online attention, especially within virtual spaces like the furry community. While they may have tarnished their online reputation beyond repair, it's not impossible for their real life to come back to some sense of normalcy. But for now, what started as a young child finding a passion for colorful anthropomorphic animals became an inescapable nightmare of drama, with almost nothing to show for it. I've been Turkey Tom, thanks for watching, and until next time, leave me alone.
The only thing they got to show for it is that fucking plate video. Oh my god. Shout out Turkey Tom. Round of applause. Oh man, what a great fucking video. Alright, census, the end, my final thoughts on it. Personally speaking, I agree with everything that Tom said in this video, or I guess, kind of hinted to. Bluefolf seems like a total fucking incompetent idiot and kind of seems like a shitty person. There's this really popular meme online with like furries where it's like furries who are like, oh my god guys, ooh woo, no drama guys, no drama here, nothing but good vibes, are actually some of the most downtrodden scumfuck people on the face of the earth that will backstab you any living moment of their life. Meanwhile, the people who are like, man, I hate furries. Meanwhile, those people are like some of the funniest, epically based people around. And you know what? It's true, and this video only seems to propagate that. It only seems to do that. My final thoughts are lol, LeMayo even, based. What a great video. What a great video from Tom of Turkey. Turkey Sandwich Tom. Based. Check him out.